and gentlemen, distinguished guests, next bout. Please welcome into the arena to the blue corner, Caesar Ignacio Paredes.
That's it. I'll probably stand it just to get nothing. I'll stand it just in case, innit?
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please now welcome into the arena to the red corner, Stephen Cairns. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, our next bout of the evening. Harry Ashton of Trilogy Promotions proudly presents 8 rounds of action in the lightweight division. This bout brought to you in association with our great sponsors, Allen Gray Foundation, SC Travel, Monarch Security Services, and our headline sponsor, DoNotAge.org. This bout has been sanctioned by the British Board of Control, their supervisor here at ringside, Mr. Tony. Our timekeeper at the bell for this bout, Mr. Jason Guru, and our referee charge match to the and scoring the bout, Mr. Peter McCall. So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, introducing you first, standing in and boxing out of the blue corner, is the weight on the scale today, 8 stone, 10 pounds, 13 ounces. He enters the ring today with a professional record of extensive numbers with real international experience. Tonight, wearing the black and silver shorts from Peru, presenting Caesar Ignacio Paredes. His opponent tonight standing across the ring and boxing out of the red corner. His official weight on the scales today, 9 stone, 10 pounds, 13 ounces. Tonight, he enters the ring with a perfect professional record. 12 victories, 8 coming within the distance. Tonight, wearing the champagne and gold shorts from Cork, Ireland, presenting Stephen. Our referee give his final instructions.
Stephen Cairns has got a great record, 12 wins, no losses, 8 KOs, fighting out of Cork, Ireland. He's currently trained by David Colwell.
Excellent, yeah, Dave's a good trainer. Many years ago, me and Dave were working out at Brendan Ingall's gym. So,
and we begin the first round. Cairns in the white short or cream shorts with gold trim, and Paredes in the grey shorts.
Stevens' last bout was Kirk Stevens. It was a 5th round TKO.
Stevens, a former Midlands area champion as well, and he was the winner of a one-day prize fighter tournament a couple of years ago. But Taylor Gregg, who was on the show earlier on, was the other finalist for. So that's an impressive win to stop Kirk Stevens in the 5th round.
He's a beautiful mover. Stevens, a beautiful mover. He's pacing it nicely. Look at that. He just moves it. I always say you box with your feet. Look at his feet. They're magical.
Yeah, and that comes from a high amateur pedigree. He had over 100 amateur fights, multiple-time youth Irish champion, and he's boxed internationally all over the world as well.
Well, that says everything, doesn't it? I mean, look at him now. He's moving there. He's not letting us get out of the corner. He's just kept him in that corner at will. Every time you step to the left, I move with you gracefully. And I've got 3 or 4 combinations I can put on you.
It's putting nice pressure on, and the pressure that he's putting on is... It doesn't even look like he's actually coming forward, but he's always there in front of him, which is always dangerous for the opposition.
It's intimidation all the time. It's beautiful movement. And remember, the southpaw as well, so they're clashing feet, but it's not hindering him whatsoever. Look at this. He's touching him up. Look at that power.
You can hear them body shots while you sat down here, can't you?
He's got great composure. Look how everything's working off the jab as well. Like, just in terms of the right hand takes you around the block, but the jab takes you around the world, and he's really using the jab to set up everything else.
Well, this is world-class stuff. This is what we want to see. That looks like a man who's operating as a professional. Am I right? That is beautiful. And he's not even breaking sweat. So right now he's in control with the feet, with the distance, letting shots go, tip-tap here, searching, and then bam, solid shot here and there. He's keeping Caesar honest.
Yeah. And he's boxing the southpaw, and you can notice how he's keeping his left foot to the outside of a southpaw's lead foot there.
That's right, that's right. Composure. He's very, very well composed. I love this. Oh, look at that. Look at the art of the game. Slip, duck, on balance. Lovely controlled round. Beautiful.
Lovely opening round.
Excellent round. He's shown us what's to come. He's not even out of second gear. He's just, as they say, loading down the data.
Warming into it and working out what his opponent has to offer. And as you see there, he's composed and listening to every word that Dave Coldwell's telling him.
Yeah, a calm corner. You can't beat it. Sometimes a coach don't need to say anything. They're eye to eye. They know it's nice. A quiet corner, a calm corner means everything's going A1 perfect.
And you know what? You can see in his eyes he's taking every single piece of information in. And that's when you talk about professionalism.
Exactly. Dave's been there. Dave's seen it all, so he knows how to bring them on. The more relaxed your coach is, the better you operate.
And as you know, Dave Coldwell's had some great fighters over the years. As a trainer, he doesn't just take anyone on. They have to have something about them.
Exactly. Yeah.
A look down Stephen Cairns' record, and in his 12 fights as a pro so far, he's already boxed in Spain, Germany, Uzbekistan, Ireland and the UK. That's a lot of experience for someone so young.
I think that's the future now. I think that's what fighters need to do if possible. Some fighters can't get out to that level. If you've got the support, you've got the promoters and you've got everybody on your back, bang, you can travel the world.
It all comes down to money sometimes, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's like, say, Stephen's been to all those different countries, but who pays for that? You got to pay to get to them countries, and I take my hat off for him to being able to do it.
Well, that's why we need the sponsors and we need the connection. We need to know that people. I can't do this alone. When I win a world title, as Steve will be saying to people, I can't do it alone.
No, and going back to that sponsors, you definitely need the sponsors to help put, such as these shows. So you've got SC Travel, who sponsor Trilogy, and without them, you wouldn't have these shows today.
What helps as well is being the highly decorated amateur that he is, as well as being signed to Queensberry Promotions, that'll help attract sponsors to want to be a part of that journey.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier on, it's a family. You want these deals, you want these sponsors, because we need the right food. We need the massages. It is nice sometimes. So the fighters need this. And remember, they're training all year round. Look at these.
Stephen's just picking his shots lovely. Like I say, he's got that left-hand jab out. He's finding his range. He's touching some shots in to see what openings he can find. And then he's punishing him with the bigger shots.
Well, look at that. I always say you box with the feet, but watch the head. Every time the feet move, the head moves, and they don't fall into the same patterns. He's moving the head to the side. He's analysing you and looking at you and watching everything you do. He's leaving nothing open.
And that jab,
beautiful execution. Look at that.
That jab keeps Paredes honest, because even though the jab is not the main punch against the southpaw, it's what sets up the right hand, which is the punch that lands.
I totally agree with that. I mean, he's actually closed him down. Steve's actually closed him down. Caesar doesn't know what to do. It's a minefield out there. If I step to the left, I get a left cross. I step to the right, I get the uppercut. He doesn't know. And therefore, it's stopping him doing anything at the moment.
Caesar's been in with some worthy opponents.
Yep.
He's what's it called? He last boxed Niall Berry in November at Cannock. And he's back here tonight in Derby.
He's also boxed Royston Barney Smith as well, who he went the distance with. Royston Barney Smith, highly touted, trained by Ben Davison. Yes. So he's been in with some esteemed opposition.
Well, it shows now. Even though he hasn't actually been hit clean, but he's not getting into the fight. Caesar's having to rethink everything he does. He's having to second guess, and that's a horrible place for a boxer. That makes the boxer overthink. That becomes dangerous.
Yeah, just a quick look at the corners here, and you can see a clear difference in comfort levels. Cairns is taking in all the information, whereas Paredes is breathing heavily.
Seconds out. Round 3.
That was lovely. Few shots to the head and then found that opening to the body.
Yeah, he's just admiring his work in a lovely business manner, if that makes sense. My job as a fighter is to close off the opposition, give them no room to move.
And you know what? Stephen's got a lovely tight guard as well. He's, you can tell he's a very technical operator, very good, very skilled.
I was noticing the tight guard myself. It looks very compact and not many gaps there for an opposition fighter to get through.
And once he's thrown his shots, they all come straight back to the chin. And that's keeping him out of danger as well. Because all it needs is just one shot to be swung over the top.
Very disciplined fighter with how he's going about his business.
Look at that. You see that there? He slipped to the side, threw the jab, stepped in deep to throw a solid backhand straight down the barrel. And Caesar defended it. So he's keeping him honest.
Yeah, Dave Coldwell just shouting some instructions, saying that he's happier with what's happening in this round.
Yeah, as a coach, I'd be very happy with this.
So Cairns went pro at 18, which is quite young to turn professional. What's the benefit of someone turning over so young, Neville?
Again, it depends on your style of fighting. I always say young fighters, amateur fighters, heavy sparring, not good. So he's still 18 and he's young. So I like to think to myself, does it work? Yes. If you can get in and manage well, the sooner you can get in there and get your feet wet, the better you go. You're going to look back quicker. Rather than somebody coming into the game at 25, 26, you've lost those valuable years of experience that you'll only get in them early days with a good gym, with a good coach.
And now he's 22, 12-0, ready for titles. Some people haven't even turned pro yet, and he's ready to contest titles.
Well, as you say, myself, I turned pro at 23, and I wanted to go over at 18, 19, but I didn't feel secure in myself to go, and it's only the push of losing in the European Championships that made me go, all right, I'm going pro now. And then I found myself in the pro world. I went, oh my God, without no gym. So you need to know what you're doing in the game. It's a professional attitude the whole way through, from start to finish.
It's like my boxing career. I were an amateur since 13 years old. I'm 28 now. I had a few years out. I was fed up with the sport. And I came back to it because I'd missed it. And I said, if I'm going to come back into it, I'm going to do it properly. And I went into the pro games. And I didn't go into it too young. But I matured from the amateurs to the pros.
I think, yeah, you just said the perfect word there. I think it's the maturity of the individual. How they develop, how they work along. Some guys become immature, they get in there, they have a war. That's not what we want. This is a long game. We're in it for the long term. And some fighters aren't ready yet. And so they'll take the amateur into the pro. And all of a sudden, they're in wars every weekend. They have a short career. Well, like you say, so sometimes being mature, then the gym's perfect with a good coach, a sound coach, who's teaching you the basics, the fundamentals, and you're listening.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And Cairns displays all those things that you've just said. Mature, disciplined, listening.
Needed.
Every shot Stephen throws, he takes his feet in with him. So he's never out of range. He's there to load up on any shots that he needs to. He's got an amazing boxing style.
Well, it's like they say, we use this word a lot now, Lomo, users say it, downloading the data. And you're seeing it. This is what the execution is. In the gym, not just in the ring, on the fight night, in the gym, he's going over combinations, movements, fitness, everything is on point. And listen, look, this could be a world-class fighter in front of him. And that's how he's thinking. That's how he's moving. When I throw a jab, the feet moving. I move to the left, and he's watching where you go. Like I said, he's closed off Caesar. Caesar's just purely on defense, survival mode.
If you watch Stephen's feet, it's as if he's trying to step on his toe every time, just to keep in range. Because he knows if that toe's on his toe, he knows he can throw his shots.
Also, he's distracting.
Yeah, someone keeps standing on your toe.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that beautiful crisp jab. It's a lovely word, I think it's a perfect word. Steve's touching him up. It's amazing. He goes forward, he's touching the guard, he's touching the elbows, he's touching the feet. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a sharp, fast counter shot comes in.
Yeah, not every shot needs to be a big one.
No,
sometimes it's touching them to open up other gaps.
That's what I mean, 2 shots there to the guard. He's brought his guard up, he's open to the body, and he's seen that straight away and dropped the body shot in.
Well, if you look at this, it's a bit like snooker, really. When you're playing snooker, you want to be on the table. And so, if the guy's playing his game, you're on the seat watching. In this scenario right now, you're seeing that same thing. Caesar cannot operate. All he can do is watching out what's coming. He can't get off. He can't get out. Oh, referee's on him.
Head clash is quite common when you're against the southpaw.
That's right, yeah. Styles, feet, you fall into each other. Look at that beautiful shot.
You don't see that often, a double right hand, one upstairs and drop down to the body.
Because like you said before, not every shot needs to be powerful. It has a job. You need to throw a shot with effect. I want something from this point. It doesn't have to land, but it creates an opening.
It shows his boxing skill because he's doing it on purpose to open them gaps up. He's putting his game plan into play.
Do you know what? I see a lot of Lomachenko here. You can see him downloading data and then he's putting it together. Like you say, sharp jab. The next jab is a hurtful jab. then back to the touch jab. Why are you thinking about that? A straight right hand goes to the body, and you don't expect the double right hand back up with the head.
It's not conventional, is it? Because he's taking you one way, making you think obvious shot after a right hand is a left hook, but then to have another right hand.
Exactly right. I always say to people think boxing's a fight. Yeah. If you haven't got the skills, yeah, you're in a fight. You need the skills. It's like a black belt versus a white belt. The white belt's going to be fighting, the black belt's got the skills. And what you're watching right now is a beautiful domination of how to perform in the ring. I'm in your face all night long, and it's a controlled pressure. I'm not rushing this. I'll get you now, or I'll get you in 2 rounds' time.
Round 5.
And that pressure wears a fighter down.
Yes.
Absolutely lovely shots.
That was textbook southpaw shots there. He threw a straight right hand followed by a left hook, which is what they teach you as a basic amateur that works against the southpaw.
Yes, yes. But look at the composure. You can literally see him smiling. I'm enjoying this job. Steve, this is, yeah? You can see him, look.
Yeah, Dave Cole will say it then, keep chipping away.
That's right.
And that is exactly what this fight is doing.
And the job here is to keep him in a defensive mindset. He's scared to throw. Caesar's petrified to even throw a decent hook. He's not even countering at the moment. He's just on defense mode.
You don't want to make that mistake, because that's what Steve is looking for.
And we've all been in the gym at some point when you're in the position of Caesar. You get in there with someone that's levels above you, so suddenly you're in safety first mode because the skill gap is just way too much.
That's right, and that's how I say to people. In boxing, we don't really have this. We don't have the grading system like martial arts has. Even though boxing is a similar martial art, but with a hands only type thing. But we don't have the grading system, so we do see that a lot of times where you get a black belt in the ring with a lower belt, and it's a learning experience if you're the lower belt in the pain game.
Harsh learning experience.
Exactly. But needed, but not OTT. We don't want to be over the top with this. You don't want to damage the product. Ooh. He has no answers, Caesar.
It's lovely how he's just flicking them shots.
Even when he's doing nothing, that jab is pumping out there. Even if it's not a proper, hasn't got any velocity behind it, it'll just be there to find the range.
Yeah, definitely. It's got him thinking.
He didn't like that body shot.
But the head was dangerous though as well. If you noticed that, the head got a bit too close there. So the referee might keep an eye on him for that.
Caesar's giving some distress signals here after those body shots have landed.
Yeah, I was thinking that. His face is like, what do I do? Wow.
Another great round.
A clinical round.
I think
a clinical show right now.
That was his finest round of the fight, because you could see the body language in Caesar completely changed. He wasn't liking what was coming towards him.
No. Yeah. Who does?
Dave Coldwell's now a bit more animated in the corner, which suggests he wants a bit more from Cairns.
But like I say, it's a lovely job in the office. Everything's going your way. You can become creative because it's going your way, and therefore it's a great night's work. The question is now, what does the cornerman tell you in the corner? Just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. The last thing you want is your corner shouting at you, because that means things aren't quite going right.
Round 6.
I'd like to know what Caesar's corner's saying to him.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, wouldn't it? And to be honest here, Caesar doesn't really have, at this stage I've not seen it, any real changer, no power to change up the fight. He hasn't got the power to back off Steve.
No, all his shots have seemed like they've been on the same level.
Well, they're almost like, they're mainly arm punches because he doesn't want none of his hands to leave home. They've got a job to do.
When you're winning this comfortable, Neville,
Yep.
as being someone in the fighter's corner, would you like to see Cairns push for the stoppage at this stage?
Yes, for excitement, I suppose, but these are learning fights. Right now, he's got a fighter in front of him who's not leaving anything for chance. So it's now the focus. It's the focus. If the knockout comes, this is the beauty. If the knockout comes, it comes. Usually fighters ruin it by looking for the knockout, going for the knockout, and all of a sudden, all that good work's wasted. This is, right now, I'm taking this boy apart bit by bit by bit.
And it's good for Stephen to keep doing this because he's getting the rounds in, and when he comes into the bigger title fights, he may have to go to them long rounds. And
Exactly.
if he's not been there and done them,
Yes.
he may come unstuck.
Exactly. And there's nothing worse with an opponent who doesn't want to engage. And that's what's happening right. You can get frustrated. We saw the fight last night with Logan Paul, with
Jake Paul.
He didn't want to engage. And AJ got frustrated, and he showed it. So and that's at the level of AJ. Why is he getting frustrated? We do, because it takes two to make a fight.
Landed a check left hook there that nearly took Caesar off his feet. I think it was more of a balance thing than actual being rocked.
Yes. Yes.
A bit
It's
of a
just
tangling.
clinical, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit of a tangling of the feet there that nearly knocked Cairns off his feet.
Well, think about that. The Southpaw and Orthodox, they always clash feet. So what, right? The 6th round, that's the first time they've had
That was a lovely shot, that.
infringement. He's put, actually, as we were talking about before, he is now putting pressure on Caesar. Look at the difference in the punching. You can hear it now.
Yeah, he's really sinking them body shots in when he's picking them into.
Sounds as if Coldwell wants that pressure as well, based on the change of tone in his voice in the corner.
Yeah. And if you look at the body, the body's reddened up on Caesar. So, you know, Steve is now up in the ante. Very subtle, but up in the ante.
He's adding that
Here it comes, look.
He's adding that unwanted pressure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd watch out for the right uppercut of Steve.
Yeah, you can hear Dave Colwell keep saying that uppercut.
Yeah.
There's now intent in Stephen Cairns' face as he is throwing the punches. Earlier on, he was going through the motion, whereas now you can see intent in his face as he's throwing those shots.
Yeah, now I know my engine, and I've got plenty in the tank. Do you know what? Without being stupid, without being overactive, I'm going to take him apart, and I'm looking for that special punch. And I think it's the right uppercut. I can hear Dave saying it. Uppercut. It's there for a southpaw. It's an uppercut. Because the hands are at home. There's a gap right ready made for the uppercut.
Yeah. Caesar will just be thinking, how can he survive the last 2 rounds? Because it's getting worse for him in there.
Well, right now we're going to tighten the screws. So watch, he's going to look for the stoppage, but if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. Fighters don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think you're definitely going to see Stephen step up the work rate now.
There.
Yeah, lovely.
Beautiful.
And still picking them shots lovely.
That's worked for him the whole fight. Straight right hand to the head and then dropping down to the body afterwards.
Caesar's body's got to be hurting.
Yeah, he's red. He looks red. I think he's chopped. Look at that, lovely.
Once he's thrown that left up to the body, it'd be nice to see him come up with that uppercut straight up the middle.
Yeah, I agree. But you know what? Because he's been cancelled. Caesar's been cancelled. He's left with no options. So he's got to keep the hands at home and look after the body and head. So it's very difficult to open him up. So that's the workout here for Steve. I will get you. I will break you open.
It's a patience game, isn't it?
Yes.
This fight
Look, yes.
is teaching him patience as much as anything else.
And fighters need this. A punch is a punch at the end of the day, but to get that punch, to get the setup, to get the opponent to play with you and open up that shot for me, well, he's not going to, is he? So you've got to force him, step on his toes, nudge him out, work the jab, pull the guard down, download the data. Try that 3 times, try this one for the 4th one. And remember, you've got someone who's not coming back with anything. So be careful. Beautiful movement. Look at that flow. What a flow.
He's such a class operator.
That's the word. Look at this. That's the word. You've got to admire Caesar. He's under some serious pressure here.
He's getting not a second to breathe, is he?
Exactly. So you've got to admire him. He's not rolling over. Okay, unfortunately for Caesar, he has no knockout power.
Yeah, he's not coming back with anything that's bothering Stephen.
Yeah, he has nothing. But still, what a job that Steve. Look at that beautiful maneuver. He's not doing anything wrong here.
Yes, even when he's on the ropes, he's staying calm. He's looking for them openings.
Look, he's enjoying his job. Hands down, relaxed. Well, come on, let's do something. That's what body language is saying.
It's almost inviting the pressure on to leave a gap for you to capitalise on.
Yeah. It's a cat and mouse game. It's a game of chess, but with the anatomy. Body shot 1, straight down the body. Look, messing with feet, see?
Yeah, I can see the standing on the feet right there, yeah. The viewers at home can't see that because the feet are just out of shot. So they were standing on each other's feet.
Well, he noticed, like you noticed earlier, Steve is stepping on his foot, but he's almost staying close to the foot. And every now and again, he steps on it deliberately to see if he can bring the concentration down for a split second and fire one in. The referee sees it, he'll have a word.
Yeah.
So Caesar was trying to bring that to the referee's attention there towards the end of that round.
It's as if he's doing it just so he just drops his eyes that slight little bit to look down at his feet and then make him pay for it.
That's all it takes. One little minor, and then that's it, it's good night. I mean, look at that corner. That's how you want to see your corner. Calm, breathe in, listen to your coach.
Seconds out.
You can see the fitness and work rate of both fighters. Even Caesar, you can tell his fitness is there.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. And the confidence comes from that.
You'd expect Stephen to step on the gas in this round. See, Liam just got a burst of sweat on his face there.
Well, this is good. Sometimes fighters, I remember I had a 10-fight knockout, and then going to my 11th fight, I was just looking for the knockout. I wasn't thinking about the boxing. That's it. I needed to learn that. And here, you can see Steve right now. I am controlling this guy. It's the next best thing. It's the next best thing.
He's really putting the pressure on now. Like I say, he's not just stepping forward, he's taking that slight step back and then coming back with his shots.
Yeah.
Making him miss, making him pay.
But like I said, as a top fighter, and Caesar clearly is a top fighter, he knows how to look after himself. This has been durable pressure, round by round. There's been no let up. But you know what? His hands haven't left the house all night, have they?
No, they've been tight.
They're locked in, looking after the house for real.
And you never know, his corner may be saying, keep the hands tight, don't let him drop.
Yeah. Look at that. Even his movement, he knows how to keep out of the way of the rough and tumbles. Caesar, that is.
Lovely uppercut right there. You've been calling it all night, Neville, and that uppercut found a home there.
I mean, I'm so happy with this. I'd rather this, as my young fighter, I would rather these type of fights. He's not getting damaged. He's not in a hard fight like we saw earlier on with that Oh my gosh, that was, I think, Marvin Hagler and Tommy Earns would take a seat for that one. That was an amazing hour. But here, this is what they need to be watching.
And we're just coming into the final minute now. I wonder if Stephen steps it up a bit more.
I don't think he needs to. I mean, it's nice if the shot comes off, but you know what? He's just so in control.
Yeah, he's winning comfortably.
Yeah.
And you know what? Caesar's still coming back with something.
He is that. He's got heart. There's no doubt about it. He's got heart. But he's outgunned, and he knows that. It's a win for him hearing that final bell. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah,
Caesar.
I bet he can't wait to hear that 10-second clacker.
And to be honest, he's not been phased at all, has he? He hasn't been hurt in sense. He's clearly been occupied.
He's been busy, not through his own desires.
Look at that, look at that, look at that.
You know what, Stephen's not rushing it neither. He knows he's won it, he's happy. Look at the respect between both fighters.
That's beautiful.
It's brilliant to see.
Do you know, we've seen a lot of that today.
Respect.
And I love that. Look, boxing teaches young fighters how to win. And how to win gracefully. And also how to lose. There's always a winner and a loser in these bouts, isn't there?
Absolutely. I feel the amateurs teaches losing gracefully far more than the pros have. But I think the pros are getting back to that now. With losses don't seem to matter as much, where it's more about testing yourself.
Well, I agree. I mean, I see a lot of fighters antagonizing one another. But every fighter's doing it. But to be honest, when you have two fighters who didn't like each other, like a Nigel Benn and Chris Eubanks, a Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, they didn't need to spice it up any more than they needed.
It's like the Eubank Jr. and the Conor Benn
Conor
fight.
Benn, yeah. Didn't need it, did they?
No.
Their ability in there, and like I said, I want to watch fights where I don't know who's going to win.
Agree.
The days of Sugar Ray and Tommy Earns, you never knew who was going to win that fight.
We're just going to hand over to the MC, Jonathan Millard, now so he can announce the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please show your appreciation for both boxers in this ring. But ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the referee's scorecard. Referee Peter McCormack scores the contest 80-72 for